Good morning. Welcome to Lasham Daily Briefing for Friday, the 19th of September 2025. So we'll start here looking at the synoptic yesterday. We've got low pressures to the west and north and high pressure to the south. And that high pressure, I think it's just starting to push up a little bit over the UK. Yeah, even though we do have a frontal system heading our way, I think it's going to give us a reasonable day's flying. If we take that through midnight tonight and into lunchtime tomorrow, again, it's all changed a little bit. There's high pressures kind of moving off into the sort of Mediterranean, and the low pressures out in the Atlantic are starting to move across sort of northern Spain, Bay of Biscay, northern France, and into the UK. And that's going to bring us maybe a little bit more of a disruption tomorrow in the way of weather, but we'll wait and see what that brings. The sat pic shows quite a lot of sort of upper clouds heading our way. It also shows a little bit of wave across Wales and sort of southern Wales and into a sort of Shropshire by the looks of it. If we look at the rain radar, there is rain associated with a lot of that cloud, but it's further to the north. If we just move the map there a little bit, you can see it's some north of sort of Anglesey. Across Ireland into northern England and southern Scotland. And if we run the rain forecast through from 8 o'clock this morning, you can see that it pretty much stays out to the north and west throughout the day. And there's nothing coming our way, really, maybe a few showers coming into the south coast around about sort of early afternoon. That's about it for the day. Odium's TAF is 11 hours out of date. That's only valid up until 9 o'clock this morning, so we won't go into the TAF. But the METAR is 1506 knots, greater than, 5 kilometres visibility with a bit of mist, scattered at 300 feet. Dew point 15, temperature 15, pressure 1018. And if we go upwind to Middle Wallop, they do have a TAF in force, and they're forecasting 1603 knots, 1500 meters visibility and mist, broken at 100 feet, and then becoming by 10 o'clock in the morning, greater than 10K visibility with no significant weather. Broken at 800 feet with a 40% chance that by 9 o'clock, visibility down to about 700 meters in fog, and then becoming between 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock local view at 2,000 feet. Spot winds to the north of us, 1,000-foot wind, 190, 15 knots, the same at 2,000 foot, and at 5,000, 220, 40 knots. To the south of us, 1,000-foot wind, 230, 10 knots, 2,000 is 220, 20, and at 5,000, 220, 30 knots. Wind is suggesting we've got a southerly flow throughout the day. This is 10 o'clock in the morning. There's tiny little bit of east in it, but it's going to go around to have a tiny bit of west in it throughout the day. And by sort of 6 o'clock tonight, it's not quite down to 3. Local Met Office forecast concurs with that. They're suggesting southerly winds, 8, 9, 10 knots, and then by mid-afternoon going around southwesterly. Gusting maybe 16, 17, maybe even 18 knots. It's nothing to worry about today. Temperature-wise, GFS are forecasting 24 at lunchtime today, which seems quite warm for September, with the dew point down at 10. And looking at the camera on the south side, we've got sort of low cloud at the moment. That's because the temperature and dew point are so close together. It was a little bit misty earlier on. And if we have a look at the temperature there, we've got 15 and 13 for temperature dew point. Sky sight cross-section is looking quite reasonable for this time of year. This lower cloud and mist is going to clear up quite quickly. It should be cleared by about 10:30, and that's going to continue on throughout the day with quite a nice day. We may get some weak thermals, but they're not going to go very high, and I doubt they'll really be usable. Looking at top meteo, if we run that from 9 o'clock, there's a little bit of showery weather to the south and certainly out to the west. And we should have cumulus by about lunchtime, but it's only going to be going up to about 2,000 feet above sight. And that's going to continue throughout the day. It's not going to get much better than that. And by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, yeah, it's all going to be over. No Tamsin, there's nothing really to worry about today. Anything to the east of us is in the airspace. Out to the west is number 28, it's Barton Stacey. That's flare firing. That's going to be around from now until the end of the month. And anything else, I don't think we're going to be going that far today. So if we move on then to the local airfield briefing, and we'll start with glider bookings. There's two K21s on 5-day courses. There's a K21 in booked instruction with Malcolm. He's got 3 students today. There is a K13 available for trial lessons. It says casualist there, that's my bad. And of course, there's one K21 also available on the casual list. There is single seat availability today. There's a couple of people on the casual list. One of them's doing instructor checks, the other one's pre-solo, and we do have a couple of instructors available, which is brilliant. And of course, the simulator is available as per usual today. Just again, a daily reminder about the Wave expedition. There's, I believe, still a place or two left on week 3. It's a great expedition and some great flying to be had up there. If you're interested, come and have a chat with Evan, Barry, or myself. If you want to book, do it through the main club office. There's no 2XL movements as yet. And airfield ops, general situation, there is a high pressure, which is kind of dominant today. It's bringing lighter winds and a break from the rain. We'll be on runway 23. Cables will be on the grass to the east side. Instructors, please do not brief at the front of the queue. Just please be ready when the cable and tug arrives. And of course, please do not land or taxi on the disused runways shown in red here. So here's our setup for the day. Launch point vehicle on the hard and 2-3, winching on the east side of the grass, aero towing to the west side of the grass as well. And of course, landing on the grass both sides, land well into the field. And that's pretty much it from me today. Have a great day's flying. Enjoy yourself and please keep safe. See you out there.